What's up, everybody? It's Diggity D, doing something a little bit different for the channel here. This is a segment that we like to call Booker D, and this is me booking the way I like to book because I always have shit going on in my head when it comes to professional wrestling. So yeah, let's take a look at NXT versus WWE Invasion Part 1. Let's do it. In 1996, Eric Bischoff had a vision, and that vision was NWO. And it was one of the most successful angles in all of professional wrestling, grossing lots and lots and lots of money. And since then, professional wrestling, all kinds of promotions, WWE, ECW, lots of those have done invasion angles. And yeah, I was just gonna do myself a little bit of booking here because I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool if NXT invaded WWE, right? I know it's all the same, NXT and WWE, it's all under the same umbrella, but I just think that it would be really, really cool if we had some really solid matches between some NXT talent and some WWE talent. This is how I would book NXT invading WWE. Every good storyline needs a good origin, right? So let's start, or I should say with a start. So let's go ahead and give this a good start here. So it's the Raw after WrestleMania. Fresh start usually. Vince McMahon usually likes to do something big for that Monday Night Raw and that SmackDown going on that Tuesday. So why don't we just have ourselves an open challenge of some sorts, and it could be for like the Intercontinental or the WWE Championship. I'd probably be the Intercontinental Championship, just because that seems to be the title that they like to have open challenges for as of late, if you've been watching WWE at all. So yeah, I would have Undisputed Era and Adam Cole challenge for the championship here. And I would actually have it booked to where he looks really, really, really strong. Like he almost wins it. Like it's that close that he almost wins it, but he loses 1, 2, 3. And yeah, that's just gonna kind of spark off, you know, the Undisputed Era just kind of being angry like, those WWE guys. So now we cut to SmackDown the next following night. And yeah, the way I would book this is I would have AJ Styles in some sort of main event type of a deal. And just before he's getting ready for his match, we cut to the locker room and they're like, we need an ambulance, we need an ambulance. AJ Styles gets attacked from behind and nobody knows who it is. So it leaves this nice big mystery of who could have done it, who done it, who attacked AJ, who's the dick here. So yeah, now we're just gonna skip a couple of weeks ahead because nothing of significance has happened since then. So yeah, we're going to the Raw after Backlash, and it is announced that, you know, the Money in the Bank ladder match is coming here soon, and throughout the next couple of weeks we'll have some qualifying matches. And it's also announced that an NXT entrant is also going to be able to enter into this. So here are the participants that are going to be participating in my Money in the Bank ladder match. It's mine, that's right, it's mine. And since AJ Styles has advanced, that means he's back from injury, and he decides to cut a promo on SmackDown and says, hey, whoever attacked me from behind is a coward, and you know, I'm gonna find out who you are, and I'm gonna stop you one-on-one, face-to-face, whoever the hell you are. So we have some angry AJ Styles in the mix here. Alrighty, so we now cut to TLC, and we have our awesome match that we have going on here. And you know, I would have AJ Styles in this instance being the one that's, you know, getting ready, super close to winning that briefcase. He's climbing the ladder, gets to it, right? Lights cut out, lights cut back on, and it's the Undisputed Era hanging out in the ring, just smirking at AJ like, hey, what's up? What's going on there, buddy? And then they just start attacking AJ Styles. And then next thing you know, we have NXT guys running from outside of the audience, and next thing you know, we're gonna have a dusty finish here at the end, in a sense, where it's just gonna be just superstars coming in, attacking each other, but it's gonna be NXT looking strong. And then I would have this cool, it would be a cool little visual if you had like NXT talent like surrounding the ring, like, you know, fist up, you know, just like guarding the ring, making sure that Aleister Black climbs up to the top. And he does climb up to the top, and he wins the Money in the Bank. So now we have an NXT guy with the Money in the Bank briefcase. Now we go to the NXT side of things, where we have Aleister Black, where he, I would have him cut a promo in the middle of the ring where he's, doing his crisscross thing, and he's got his briefcase in his hand, and he's just sitting there talking ominously, and then eventually, he stands up and looks into the camera and he says, "Hey AJ, trying to figure out who attacked you? That was me. Yep, hi, that was me. And yeah, I don't like you, and I don't like anybody on the main roster. I don't think any of us guys in NXT like any of the guys in the main roster." And they orchestrated all of this. And then in the middle of all this, I'd have William Regal come out, and I would have him kind of looking frustrated at first, like, "I can't believe you, Aleister. I can't believe the guys in the back." And then I'd have him kind of put the microphone up to his face like he's getting ready to say something really like sad or mad or whatever, and all of a sudden he just goes, "Bring it in," brings in a nice big hug. William Regal was in and out the whole time, and he says, "You know what? Now that he is Mr. Money in the Bank over here, that means he can be WWE champion, and that means I could take over SmackDown and all of WWE if I want. So this is just the first step for me taking over the WWE and doing it in my vision, the NXT vision." Over the next couple weeks, we could have on NXT, Raw, and SmackDown just kind of everyone rallying together, saying, you could have Raw and SmackDown saying, "Hey, this isn't the first time that WWE has been invaded. Let's not forget about that shitty ECW and WCW invasion." Well, they probably wouldn't say shitty, would they? They would probably be like, "Yeah, this isn't the first time that WWE's been invaded, and it's not going to stop us anytime soon, so why don't we just go ahead and stop them before it's too late." And then we could have NXT on the NXT side saying, "You know what, we gotta plan smart here, you guys. We gotta attack them where it really hurts, just get them while we can." Now, in the midst of all of these rallying of the troops over the last couple of weeks, we can have AJ Styles cutting a promo saying that he's pretty pissed off that Aleister Black was the one that attacked him from behind, and that he's a coward, and he wants to challenge him to a match at SummerSlam. And not only he just wants to challenge him for a match, he wants to take that Money in the Bank briefcase from him. So yeah, now we have some more seeds planted here. AJ Styles is pretty pissed off, and I don't blame him. We then go to NXT, where William Regal and Aleister Black, they accept the challenge, and they do it in a promo, and they say, "You know what, let's raise the stakes a little bit higher here." And he looks into the camera and he says, "Hey Vince, why don't you go ahead and put SmackDown on the line here? And if AJ wins, then he gets the Money in the Bank briefcase, and NXT will just go away for a while." So let's see how this one turns out, shall we? Alrighty, you guys, that's going to do it for part 1, because part 2, we're going to be booking ourselves SummerSlam, and it's going to be the match of matches, AJ Styles taking on Aleister Black. So this is just the start of the invasion. But yeah, hopefully you guys like this one, and part 2 should be out soon. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. And we'll see you next time. Peace.